on, everybody? Welcome into Purple Parlor. Is it episode 40? Is
Episode
it 4 or are we
40.
39?
No, we have
Is it
40.
40? We're at the big
40.
40, episode 40 for Purple Parlor. Thank you guys for coming in. We got a lot to talk about. We got some breaking news. So we got some hopeful acquisitions. So we're going to get down to it right after this.
I say the same. I say the same. I say the same. Alright.
Welcome into Purple Parlor, episode 40, the big 4-0. It is your boy SK. I'm here with Realistic Randy Rap. This is Purple Parlor. How we feeling, fellas?
Man, we feeling good. Hey, listen, we apologize, man. Hey, look, man, I'm waiting for Randy and SK. We was all in different rooms.
Oh, you had to throw that in there. Huh?
But look, hey, I'm gonna take the blame. You feel me? But we here now. You know what I mean? Everybody seemed like they moved over. So let's go, man. We in business, man. Let's get it.
A lot happening with this roster right now, especially something that just happened not that long ago, actually minutes ago. And then, of course, we have some quarterback changes to get to. So, yeah, let's get into it, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, breaking news of the day. This happened about, 30-ish minutes ago. Mechki Blackmon has been traded to the Colts for a 6th-round pick. It's like we've moved up in the world. We went from Rick Spillman to collecting 7th-round picks. Now it's Kwesi, and we're collecting 6th-round picks. So we got yet another 6th-round pick in return. Just initial thought on this. So we're not going to go over exactly what we're going to use that 6th-round pick for if we use it at all. But just initial thought on the trade, because a lot of people were kind of high on Mechki Blackmon, especially coming off that ACL injury. So how are we feeling about the Mechki Blackmon trade?
Go ahead, Randy.
He didn't make plays, man. Like, that's the thing. You saw him this preseason and the reports out of training camp and practice that he was getting lit the hell up. It was more of that side of the reporting than, oh my God, Mechki Blackmon made a hell of a play. And then we saw it in the preseason as well. Didn't do anything to knock your socks off. So I say, hell, you got a 6th-round pick for him. It's better than cutting him and getting nothing for him. But then you look at the 2023 draft class as a whole, and man, and I don't want to be that guy that gets on Kwesi for his drafting, because now it's like, all right, Turner and JJ McCarthy, y'all two do something, please, to save face. Kwesi got his extension, so I guess it doesn't matter right now. But you look at the remaining players from the 2023 draft class, drafted 6 players, and you got remaining Addison and Jay Ward. Ja'Kalen Roy is gone. Mechki Blackmon is gone. Jaron Hall is gone. Dwayne McBride, he's gone, I'm pretty sure. So, what you got? 2 players left?
I'm just saying, man, this is my gripe with Kwesi. We love him when it comes to somewhat trades and free agency, but that draft shit's got to change, man. The turnover is way too much.
Yeah.
But Rap,
man, look, I've never been high on Mechki Blackmon. I always felt like Mechki Blackmon was going to be off of this football team. He just doesn't produce. He wasn't a good player in my opinion. He was super mid. I mean, I think it's easy, man. It was a no-brainer. And it shows me that, first of all, my boy Jeff Okuda, shout out Jeff Okuda one more time, man. You know what I mean? You know, we bring somebody like him in. I know y'all don't want to hear it. I know y'all don't. But we got to have the tough conversations every once in a while, brothers. We got to have the tough conversations every once in a while. But even not only him, though, maybe like Randy's dudes, Zamaya Vaughn, Nudie. I mean, it throws a signal like maybe one of those guys. Listen, Zamaya, hold up. Man missed one tackle, bro. It was a bad one, but
mine needs to take some time on the practice squad, dog.
But can we all agree that Nudie probably played his way into the 53 if they don't go and get a player? Like, I think I would take Nudie over Blackmon any day of the week, bro. Like any day of the week. You know what I mean? They're essentially the same player if you think about it. You
And then,
know?
I mean, coming off the ACL injury too, um,
Yeah.
I think it's an easy I'm not gonna say easy decision, but it was like, okay, this guy's coming off an ACL injury. He's not really producing the way we thought he would or progressing the way we thought he would. It was time to move on. This is one thing I will give Kwesi credit for. When he's wrong in these drafts, which it seems to be very often that he's wrong in these drafts, he's quick to say, "You know what? Cut ties with it." And that's one thing I will
Yeah.
give him. He doesn't stretch
Yeah.
it out and prolong it, and I mean, we can
That's what
compare,
Spielman
contrast
did.
GMs all yeah, exactly. We can go back to Spielman and he'll stretch it out and be loyal to a guy. Oh, well, we drafted him so high. He'll kind of pan out and then eventually never does. And then it's too late for us to get any value back or to move on or whatever. So I give Kwesi credit in that to where if it's not working, all right, let's cut ties, let's move on, let's improve. So I will give him credit there, but some improvement definitely needs to happen in the draft. But
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah, no, I mean, look, man, this looks like a move too that we're getting a wide receiver. Believe me, bro. A wide receiver's coming. We have the ammo now. I mean, we got there's no I don't see like these moves being made without something bigger coming behind it, like trying to stack up all these six
yeah,
round and all. I mean, there's definitely some type of quiet before the storm type of deal. I think we're gonna see a wide receiver trade happen here shortly. Could even be while we're on live tonight. You know what I mean? Who knows? If
yeah,
not tomorrow.
Oh yeah, let
Uh,
me refresh the
so
yeah.
I'm
Maybe
telling you, man, it's one of those deals. You know, usually when things like this happen, right? And this is just me paying attention from history. When you hear talks, right? For example, like what we're talking, how we're talking to the Panthers, and you're hearing these rumors like, well, the Panthers want this, the Panthers want that. Usually, what this means is the moves we saw, like especially the one tonight, trading Mechki Blackmon to get another 6th round pick. Usually, it usually goes into the Panthers want 2 picks. They may have wanted a 6 and a something else. So you try to figure out ways. Well, which player can we deal to get that other pick that they want? So I wouldn't be surprised, man, if Adam Thielen is in purple by tomorrow afternoon, Brad. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, and I mean, we can go back to last week's show. We kind of flirted with the idea of it, and I didn't think it was realistic at the time.
Yep.
I've been proven to an extent wrong because
same.
kind of what I was kind of saying with Carolina and them valuing Adam Thielen and wanting him in that locker room because they do have such a young locker room. That's what's preventing them from just giving him up. That's their 1B in a sense.
Mhm.
They don't really know what they got in McMillan yet. They don't really know what they have in Leggett yet. And it looks like he may not necessarily pan out because he has drop problems. So you
Mhm.
got one guy that's dependable with his hands. Absolutely, with Adam Thielen. Yes, he's 35 years old, but that's valuable in that locker room over there. So I could see why they're reluctant on giving him up. I can see why. But it's looking more and more realistic, and we're stockpiling these picks. Like, how many 6th round picks are you gonna be able to deny? Like, if we're gonna offer
Yeah.
like 3 6th round picks, like
You'll take it. You'll
you
take it,
can
man.
package those and get you probably a 4th round or a late 3rd round pick. I don't
Yeah.
know. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah,
And
no,
think about this, SK, like, and Randy, think about this. Adam Thielen probably is in the locker room speaking about how excited he is to have a reunion in
oh yeah,
Minnesota. You know what I mean? So like the Panthers organization knows that he wants to do that. Like they know,
yeah,
like, bro, we know deep down inside, man, we looking at our student here and we know he wants to switch classes, man. Do we really want to hold him hostage and make him play? Will he have the same motivation? You know, man, listen, let's just ship him. Sometimes it's easy to just let him go, man. Let him come home,
yeah.
baby. For real.
Yeah, and Adam Thielen, he offers different value to each team.
Yeah.
Carolina, he's the crafty veteran. He's the adult in the wide receiver room. He's the leader in that wide receiver room. When he's in Minnesota, he's coming to be, yeah, he's a veteran, but so is Justin Jefferson. Addison's going into his 3rd year now. So it's not
Mhm.
like he's got to coach these guys up necessarily. So he's coming in to play football. He's not coming in to be a role model. He's not coming in to show you how the NFL works. No, we need you to come ball. We need you to come play wide receiver 3. wide receiver 2 for a little bit, but that's fine the first 3 games. So his value to this team is a lot different than what it is to Carolina. And it could be a lot more valuable to Carolina than it may be to us because there's other options out there and other new options out there. Now, we lost one of the options that we kind of brought up last week in Amari Cooper. I think we would all been happy to have Amari Cooper come in. Raiders ended up picking him up, and I think
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Raiders
did not
picked him
know
up
that.
1 year deal. 1 year deal
Yeah.
for $5 million, I think.
Yep.
Cheap.
He reunited.
I mean,
With the Raiders.
would you have paid that for Amari Cooper?
Yeah,
$5 million? Absolutely.
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 So-
Absolutely. would have.
Damn.
But yeah, he
What?
reunited with the
Okay.
Raiders. So,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
coming from that, it actually happened after this news dropped, and this name intrigues me. Jacoby Myers, who is the Raiders receiver right now, went over 1,000 yards for the first time in his career last year with questionable quarterback play, but
Yep.
he's had over 800 yards in 4+ seasons with the Patriots and the Raiders, and now he has requested a trade. Not knowing really what the value he brings as far as what you're going to have to give up. But Jacoby Myers, or Adam Thielen. What do you guys think?
I would go Adam Thielen if
Ooh.
possible, just because it's I'm not going to say the lesser of two evils. He has all the experience in Minnesota. He's been coached by KOC, so he's familiar with this system. I would like a chance at Jacoby Myers, but I just looked this up that, yeah, he has requested a trade, but he also, it's kind of like the Terry McLaurin situation.
Mhm.
He wants to get traded so he can also get a multi-year extension that apparently Vegas is not willing to give him. And that's
Right.
going to complicate things with the receivers that you do have. Jordan Addison is about to get paid, and who knows if you're going to give pay bumps to anybody else. So I just think it's best to stay away from that, a disgruntled receiver that wants the bag, and just,
Mhm.
I mean, go to the guy who Adam Thielen right now is, I would say, a really good wide receiver 3 on a contending team.
Yeah.
So that's what he would end up being after the Addison suspension. So I would say go after Adam Thielen. If they, I mean, look, if they want 3, 4, 6 round picks, like who cares? Fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Give it
Have
to him.
have a
Give it
great
to
time.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
there's
I'm
no
with you.
baggage that comes with it.
No, for sure. I'm with you. I think Jacoby Myers would be more electric. I do believe like him, and I just did a video on this too. Like I do believe Jacoby Myers would add a ton of value to this offense. I believe like he would fit right in and he would be dangerous, bro. Him, Addison, and JJ, man, that shit would look nice, but the all around totality, how I feel about Jacoby Myers, I think he believes that he's a wide receiver 1. And I think he believes he wants the respect like that. He wants to get paid like that. It's hard for me to believe that he would want to come to us and be a wide receiver 3. That's the whole reason why he kind of isn't liking what's going on in Las Vegas, is because he feels like they're not treating him like the wide receiver 1. And when everything was going downhill for the Raiders, he stuck it out with them and he put up the numbers. So now he feels like, bro, like I am that guy. Now you're bringing in Amari Cooper. You bringing in, you got these rookies. You're bringing in, you're drafting receivers, bro. What's up? Like I'm the dude. So I don't know. I just think he's gonna try to go look for something. Now there was a good like evaluation on this situation from TPP though that kind of struck me, and it was like he can come to us as a rental this year. He plays this year, and then next year in free agency, he goes and signs his big contract that he wants, and we get a comp pick for him. Like we just stack another comp pick. So like if he was willing to come to be a 1 year, like knowing like, hey, you're just gonna play for us this year to try to make this run, but then when the offseason comes, there's no discussion after that. Like you go do your thing, then that would be fire. But all in all, man, I'm going Adam Thielen, bro. I'm going Adam Thielen, bro, for sure.
Yeah, so Jacoby Myers is in his last year of his contract.
Yeah.
And it looks like his cap hit, I don't know if what changes after he gets traded, but his cap hit this year is just under 15 mil. Let me see if he got his signing bonus already. Think he got, but yeah, it's a good 1-year rental. And I think obviously this would be a better situation for him because you
Mhm.
can kind of bribe it to him, not bribe it to him, but sell him on the point of, hey, you're gonna be Justin Jefferson's number 2 the first 3 games of the season. You have
Mhm.
an opportunity here to put up some big numbers. You just put up your first 1,000-yard season. Come over here. We're gonna throw the ball a lot.
Mhm.
Let's get you another 1,000-yard receiving year, and then you can move on to kind of like what we did with Sam Darnold. 1-year rental, everybody knew what it was. Come in, ball out, go get your money next year. You can really sell that to some of these guys. And I
Mhm.
don't think it's gonna cost much to get Jacoby Myers. I think with the Raiders, as soon as the Jacoby Myers trade request came out, literally 5 minutes later, the Raiders signed Amari Cooper. So this is
Yeah.
like a reaction signing. This isn't them saying, okay, we're going to sign Amari Cooper. And then Jacoby Myers is like, wait a minute, you're signing this guy? Get me out of here. No, this was a reaction to what Jacoby Myers had put out there. So
Mhm.
I think you can get him for fairly cheap. And the Panthers are going to try and get as much as they want, as they can from you, because they know how bad the Minnesota Vikings want Adam Thielen back. It's close for me. I like the upside of Jacoby Myers because I feel like he could bring more like game breaking abilities, and I feel like we'd be more dangerous with Jacoby Myers this year. With Adam Thielen, the positive with that is he's already been working out with JJ McCarthy. He already knows the system. He knows his place in this offense as wide receiver 3. I think it's a seamless transition. You're not going to have to worry about people building chemistry or anything like that. These guys have played together before. So I think Thielen, I'm leaning Thielen, but the upside as far as like athleticism and obviously being the younger guy, Jacoby Myers would obviously be that pick.
Yeah.
The
No, for sure.
question is like, how far is Jacoby Myers willing to go with this?
Yeah.
Because he wants his extension right now. So it's one thing to be like, yeah, you get to play with Jefferson and eventually Addison, but it would be for just 1 year.
Oh, what happened?
Raiders and not have to move at all. So
Oh.
I just think that Adam Thielen would be
No, you're good. I
what
hear you. I
what
was
the
like,
hell
what the
happened
hell
there?
happened? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's like we can say, all right, Jacoby Myers, come play for us, and here's all the benefits to it. But the main thing is he wants his money. How far is he willing to go? Because if I want my money, what's the point of me getting traded somewhere if you're going to be like, all right, get your money next year? No, I want it right now. So I might
Yeah.
as well stay in Vegas where I don't have to move all my shit and I'll just deal with it and whatever. I will
Yeah.
say though, I don't see any team or any teams clamoring for Jacoby Myers. All right, we want to give him the bag. We'll trade for him right now. It's
Yeah.
he's not Terry McLaurin who just
Right.
pulled that off.
Right.
So I think if anything, the Vikings should have the leverage there if they wanted to go there. But if he's gonna do this hold in thing, we don't have time for that. So Adam Thielen, guy knows the system. It would just be a more seamless transition going the Adam Thielen route versus hoping that Jacoby Myers is in a good mood after trading for him.
Yeah. Another thing too, man, it looks like a trend, man. I stated this earlier too, where it's like, let me request a trade. Now that I'm trying to talk my contract, let me request a trade. I mean, we kind of see a trend going on in 2025. This is the
Mhm.
new thing to do. So, I mean, it could just be a case of him doing that because from what I heard too, because I tap in with some Raiders content creators as well, and what they're talking about pretty much from what they're hearing out in the building is they want Jacoby Myers there. Like they appreciate him. They want him in the building. They want to keep him. Adding Amari Cooper was just adding just more firepower for the offense with a guy, having a veteran quarterback now. So like I don't know. It may be one of those deals. These agents are out here like, hey man, you want to get the bag? Hey, request a trade and let's see if they really value you. Let's see what they want to do. You know what I mean? Threaten them that you'll leave. And so we'll see what happens. And part of me feels like he's just going to stay with the Raiders, honestly. I think they're going to get a deal. That Trey Hendrickson did it. Micah Parsons is doing it, which we know he's going to get a deal. Myles Garrett started it. You know, it's just one of those deals that's happening this year, man, for some reason, which I don't agree with. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I think.
go ahead.
Go ahead, Randy.
Guys like Trey Hendrickson and Myles Garrett and Micah Parsons, they can get away with it.
They deserve it.
Because you know they're going to eventually get that money
Absolutely.
that they're asking for from their own team. They're just playing hard to get until the very last minute.
Yeah.
Jacoby Myers is like, all right, man, come on. Like, what are we doing here? He's good.
He's good. But he's a wide receiver too, for sure.
Yeah, but you know what the problem is, Rap? The Bengals, the Eagles, they started this crap where it's like, we'll pay you damn near as much as we're paying the wide receiver one.
Yeah.
And whereas before it's like the wide receiver one, if he's worth it, you pay him all the money, and then wide receiver two will ship you out for somebody else, and you just rotate. You got teams that are starting to go into the path of paying both of their starting receivers big money. And that's probably going to happen with the Vikings and Jordan Addison, because as much as I think it's ridiculous to pay your top two wide receivers top market value, or no, the market is the market. You can't disagree with that. But top dollar, I don't want to lose Jordan Addison either. So yeah, Jacoby Myers, maybe his market does say he's worth $26 million per year.
Bullshit.
Oh, that sounds gross to me.
Well,
I mean, he is a good wide receiver, though.
He is. But it's like,
here's the thing with, if we're that desperate for a receiver, we got to at least check in. There's got to be at least some, unless things are going so well on the Adam Thielen front to where we feel like we're just going to get this deal done in the next couple hours. You have to be calling the Raiders. You have to be calling Jacoby Myers' agent and saying, hey, what's the deal with this? If we were to play along and go out there and trade for Jacoby, is he willing to come here on a 1-year rental and maybe, prove himself, and then, hey, go get paid next offseason? Come to a more structured, better offensive scheme. Yes, we all love Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll's not an offensive guy. He's a special teams guy, defensive guy. So you're not going to get necessarily the production you would get over here in Minnesota. So like I said, there's got to be some type of dialogue between those teams, unless things are going so well with the Adam Thielen thing, which they may be. They may be. I mean, we just added, what do we got? 3, 4, 6 round picks now?
Infinite.
3, right? I think we got, we
and then
we
2
we
fifth
stacked
rounders,
up.
like.
Yeah, Delton said Trey Palmer too. Trey Palmer's an interesting name coming from the Bucks too. Like he's a dog too. I think, going to your point, SK, I think it's a must we get a wide receiver. Like I don't think no. It has to happen. You feel me? Like, because as of today, if and we're only 2 weeks away. Like we're exactly 2 weeks away from being in Soldier Field playing an actual damn game, bro. That matters. Listen,
less than 2 weeks, I think. Oh, no, exactly. 2 weeks.
Yeah, exactly 2 weeks. Because not this Monday, but the following Monday, it's game time. Bro, if we come into that, if we go into that game with fucking Lucky Jackson, shit, Naylor's damn near out. You feel me? That shit, he ain't coming. So who else? You know what I mean? Justin Jefferson, Lucky Jackson, and who else? Bro, no.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking not.
Ain't
no way.
Shout out Skull Mafia. He just texted me this. This is the Vikings draft picks just in 2026, this upcoming draft.
Oh, yeah.
First round pick, second round pick, 2/3, which include the comp pick for Sam Darnold. Fourth round pick, a projection for Daniel Jones. More than likely, that's going to garner a 4th round pick. If not, it'll be a 5th. 3 5th round picks, including the Eagles' 5th round pick from a trade from, I believe, last draft. And then the comp pick for Cam Robinson, which that's also
5th,
about a 5th or a 6th. And then you got the 6th from the Colts today, and then 2 7ths. And then we picked up next year's 6th round pick as well, and then next year's 5th, or it might have been this year's 5th. So, oh no, that's this year's 5th from the Eagles from the Howell trade. My bad.
So let
But
me
yeah,
ask you fellas this. Can I ask you something? Because this
yeah.
goes to you, SK. This is and I actually agree with you. We were talking about this last night on my live stream where we were saying, hey, based off of the history that we know with Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah in draft picks, right? How much do we really value even the 4th round pick? Because the Panthers were talking about, well, we want a 4th round pick, or we even maybe want a 3rd round pick, right? And a 3rd round pick, I'm kind of, it's hard for me to agree with that, for Adam Thielen. But then I also think on the flip side, I'm like, well, shit. When you think about Kwesi's draft, and obviously it's not all on Kwesi, but you think about, let's just say the Vikings draft since Kwesi's been the GM, bro. Like, what third is the 3rd round pick really that more valuable than adding to Adam Thielen in 2025? I don't think so, bro. Based off history.
I don't even think they're
I'm
asking.
not
for
giving
a
up a
round pick.
third for Adam
But
Thielen.
Randy, name
Just
me a
not.
3rd round pick that Kwesi has picked that you feel is better than Adam Thielen on the team right now.
I understand
Yeah.
that, but it's going to
Nobody.
be, it's basically for 1 year. This will be a 1-year deal for Adam Thielen. You're giving up your 3rd round pick for next year, whatever. I mean, not to sit here and try to save Kwesi's ass, but Tyrion Ingram Dawkins, we like him a lot. Now, yes, we need to see him in actual meaningful games, but so far, I mean, he's a 5th round pick. And so far, it's at least looking promising for him. But that you giving up a 3rd round pick for like 1 year of 35 or 36-year-old Adam Thielen, that's just, I get it. I'd rather take my chances in worst case scenario, Kwesi fails at that 3rd round pick. Nothing is for sure, but 3rd round pick is too high for me. You want to get a 4th? That's even a little bit dicey, but I'll accept it. 5th round picks, you can take all of them.
Yeah. And
would you do a 4th and a 5th?
I do a 4th and a 5th.
I do a 4th and a 5th.
I do a 4th and a 5th.
I'm with you on the 3rd.
Right, yeah.
I'm with you on the 3rd.
Yeah.
Because that's day 3 picks that you're kind of stockpiling there. Day 3 picks, okay, I'm cool with. But once you start creeping in a 3rd round, you might as well take your chance with Jacoby Myers at that point. Because I guarantee you, with Jacoby Myers having this trade request, you can probably get him for a 4th and a 5th round pick.
Bro, Jacoby's probably going to be more expensive than Adam Thielen, though. I feel like.
But see, it's the situation though. The Panthers know how bad we want Adam Thielen back. We are going to pay the highest that we have to pay to get Adam Thielen. The Raiders are a different situation to where they just went and signed Amari Cooper. They don't want to deal with the shit with Jacoby Myers. They said, hey, give me a 4th or 5th round pick, get him out of our locker room. You guys pay him.
Yeah.
So
you got a point.
I honestly think that you could get Jacoby Myers for right around the same draft capital, if I'm being completely honest, because the situations are different. The Panthers don't want to trade Adam Thielen.
Yeah.
Like they don't. Like we came to them, say, hey, what's up with Adam? Can we throw something at you? Like, what do you need? So I keep seeing because I put out a tweet saying breaking the Vikings trade 17 6th-round picks for Adam Thielen. I keep getting notifications of people liking it, and I think it's really like the breaking news. So I'm like, oh shit, we traded for him. But no, man, I couldn't do a 3rd. I couldn't do a 3rd.
I was just saying that to put it in perspective, like to just think about it.
How
right?
far?
Think about how valuable a 3rd round pick is with this new regime. It holds none. It holds none at all.
I'm on the F them picks, man. Like we need to be on the 2021 Los Angeles Rams, or what is it, 2022 Los Angeles Rams agenda when it comes to throwing these picks. Fuck them picks. Where are we weak on the team?
Yeah.
Throw your 2nd round pick at a proven veteran that's still somewhat in their prime, which is what the Rams did at the time. They needed cornerback help. They went out there and they traded for Jalen Ramsey. I think they gave up 2 1st-round picks for him.
Yeah.
But
he won a Super Bowl.
He was a vital part in that Super Bowl win. So you got to do what you got to do. If you can't draft,
The
Fuck them
Bucks.
picks.
The Bucks with when they had Tom Brady, they did the same thing. They went all in. They went all
They
Rams. They
also
said fuck
drafted
it.
a probably a future Hall of Famer at tackle though. So
Who you
The
talking about? The Bucks?
Eagles,
Wirfs, yeah, the Bucks.
well, the
Oh,
They
worse.
Eagles,
Yeah.
Philadelphia also did years ago. I don't know if you guys remember this, the Dream Team, where they
Mhm.
said F them picks, Namdi Asamoah, and they didn't
Mhm.
cash in. They were never even close. So
Mhm.
there's the opposite side of
There
it.
is.
It's like, all right, throw all your draft picks away, get
Yeah.
a star like loaded roster on
Yeah.
both sides of the ball, especially with the starters,
Yeah.
but you better cash in if you were to do that. Because if you
Yeah.
don't,
Well,
then it's just
well, can I say this
you have
though? Oh,
what?
go ahead. Go ahead, Randy. No, go ahead. Finish.
No, I'm because then you have no depth behind that as far as young pieces. But the argument that you two can make is we're not developing young talent anyway. So what's the point?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah. So what I was gonna say though, too, though, like, cause you think about that, like a lot of people say, well, if you cash in and just go all full Rams or full Eagles or full Bucks, whatever, hey, that's risky because if you don't cash in, then you're setting your franchise back for 10 plus years, is how it used to be. But now it's not seeming like that because you think about the Rams. They may have had one bad season after doing all in, and then they're right back in the playoffs. Now, are they Super Bowl contenders? No, but they're winning playoffs games and shit. They beat us. They're still in the talks, just like the
Yeah.
Bucks. I mean, the Bucks are still in the talks. The Eagles, they just won the Super Bowl, even though they years, 5, 6 years ago, they all decided to go all in. It seems like a formula that isn't too bad nowadays. Like it don't set your franchise back as far as we may believe it would. So I'm down with the all in shit right now, to be honest with you. Like, because I do believe our roster is built to win a Super Bowl. And I would do anything with some extra pieces, obviously, that we can just use these
Mhm.
picks and go and grab. Like, I would trade everything just for us to win one, bruh. Like, for real. And I feel like we have JJ in his prime. I mean, we have some guys in their prime, Jordan Addison. Like, we have guys that are balling, Cashman, Van Ginkel, Grenard. Like, these guys are in their prime. It's time to go balls to the wall. Like, for
Yeah.
real, bro. Like, that's how I feel about it. But I doubt we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Shit, Adam Thielen would be good enough for me right now.
And like we mentioned earlier, Kwesi usually admits defeat and corrects himself. Well, do the ultimate correcting here. You're not a good drafter. You can get better. I'm not saying you can't get better. You're a terrible drafter, Kwesi. There's no arguing it now. It's
It is a
obvious.
fact.
Now, if JJ McCarthy pans out, you got something to fall back on.
But that's KOC's work, though.
That's KOC's work. Because right now, Dallas Turner ain't looking too hot to me.
Yeah.
If we can start a conversation, but Dallas Turner ain't looking like that guy. I understand he's young and he has these great athletes playing in front of him. Well, if we traded up to grab you, I need to see some production. You need to get on the field. If you can't get on the field, what are you doing here? You're not playing special teams.
Yeah.
So Kwesi's got to realize and either scrap whoever's in that draft room, and I think that starts with Grigson, which I'd never liked that dude anyways.
I still don't like that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I feel like he should be out of here. And that may be where it starts, but Kwesi's got to realize drafting ain't his strength, and he's got to do something to counter that. He's been great in free agency. He's been good when it comes to trading. Either hand over the draft shit, because there's every single year, oh, this is Kwesi's guy. This is the guy Kwesi's been sitting in a dark room all off season watching. This is the guy he's wanted. Each and every one of those guys has been cut from this football team. Every single year has been cut from this football team. Each one of those guys. I'm tired of hearing about Kwesi guys. I'm tired of hearing about let Kwesi cook during the draft, because he ain't cooking. He's cooking Kraft mac and cheese and cut up hot dogs. It's a struggle meal. Like, it's a struggle for Kwesi. Get him out of the draft room. Fuck them picks. Let's bring in some real proven talent onto this football team. This is time to pay him too. You got a rookie quarterback. So
I'll say this.
Go ahead.
Dallas Turner, if we don't see a return on investment from him this year, because this is his time. PJ2 is gone. Patrick Jones II.
Yeah.
This is his opportunity. He should be the first man up after AVG or Jonathan Grenard needs a rest for a snap or two. We don't see anything this year. Everybody in the college scouting department needs to be fired. Everybody. That's what I'm saying. Pro scouting, they got it down pat. But
Yeah.
all this shit that we're seeing as far as within the draft, and we just went, I mean, we already know about 2022, and then you have what, half, if not a little bit less than half from your 2023 draft class. You just cut Mechki. Oh no, did they trade or cut Mechki Blackmon? Because this is still
They traded. They traded.
Okay,
They
they traded him.
Yeah. He would have been cut.
Yeah,
We got a 6 for him.
Everybody needs to be fired in the college scouting department if we don't see anything from Dallas Turner this year.
Nah, man. Look, I think I agree, man. But like, and these are tough conversations about Kwesi because I like him and I think he does a good job. I just think he's not good at you just can't be good at everything. And he needs to take responsibility for the drafts because the truth of the matter is it is in front of us and it doesn't look good, right? Like it just doesn't. I mean, that's just the facts. Is when you look at it, it's like, yo, this shit is horrible, dog. Like you gotta get a player. We have no players that have developed since Kwesi
has taken over.
Since Kwesi has taken over, there's
Outside
no
of
players that have
Addison.
developed.
Outside of that, and look, we're holding
or
Kwesi.
Ivan Pace. I guess Ivan Pace, if you want to count that.
We're not gonna sit here and count undrafted free agents. That's willing and dealing.
Let's talk about the top picks. Top of the draft.
That's you saying I got this much amount of money in my pocket.
Yeah.
Let me bring you to my team. You're an undrafted free agent. Come on over. We'll pay you more than the next team. This isn't evaluating guys in the draft and making your way and say, okay, this guy will fall. We need to move up for this guy. We're holding Kwesi accountable right now. We got to hold viewers accountable too. Delton, you said, bro, find another team if you don't like the picks. Name a pick you like that Kwesi has made that isn't named Jordan Addison or JJ McCarthy.
And we still got to see JJ.
Because there hasn't been one that you can genuinely sit here and say, Kwesi did his thing in that. He got the right guy. It was a 5th round pick, and he just came through and was just that dude. We're not going to sit here and throw undrafted free agents and say this was Kwesi's doing. Everything in free agency when it comes to talking to agents and willing and dealing and spending money, he's been great. 10 out of 10. I have no complaints. When it comes to drafting, I'm not just going to let that slide because if you want to be a franchise that has continued success in this league, continue to be a playoff team year in and year out, you have to draft good. And we talked about the Rams going all in that year and winning the Super Bowl. You know what they did after they did go all in? They started drafting good. That's why they're back in the place that they're in right now. They're considered a contender in the NFC. You have to draft well if you want to be a good franchise for a long period of time. Name one draft pick besides JJ McCarthy and Jordan Addison that you sit here and you're fully confident in that Kwesi drafted.
Well, and I got to say this too. I don't even think JJ McCarthy we could even say yet. I mean, right? He hasn't played yet. We believe he's going to be fire.
I'm gonna say it.
I'll say it. Obviously, I'm a JJ fan. I'm gonna say it. Yeah, man.
Donovan Jackson.
I'm gonna say it too. I'm gonna say it too. But in SK's defense, though, those players, we still, the jury is still out technically.
I know.
I'm just saying, we have somebody that says LDR and Ricard. We're talking about a kicker.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hey, Will the Thrill ain't on that list. Hell nah.
No,
we is not putting Will the Thrill on that list. Not
kickers
yet.
don't count. Kickers do not count.
Hey, kickers should count though, bro. We need a good kicker. I ain't gonna lie.
How many kickers were drafted this year in the draft? Maybe 2, 3, maybe.
I'm pulling for Will this year, man.
You don't have to evaluate too much on kickers. The motherfucker made it or he missed it.
Well, shit, we suck at evaluating them motherfuckers there. God damn it, because golly.
I love Will the Thrill. Don't get me wrong, but we're not gonna sit here and put Will Reichert on that list of he drafted.
Shout out Love. Let's answer this. Cause hey, they backing you into the corner, SK. Them boy want to know. Hey, them boy want to know what's up, SK. You coming at Kwesi kind of hard tonight, man. Them boy trying to back you into the corner.
Okay, so he says, then breaks his leg the next year and doesn't come back mentally. Who knows if it's mental? Nobody knows that. And I'm not attacking you, Love. I got love for you, Love. You're my guy. This is just me. The adrenaline's up. Who said it was a mental thing?
Yeah.
Have we seen anything from Mechki Blackmon for us to be like, yeah, he was supposed to be a starter this year?
Yeah.
We were all expecting him to be the starter on the opposite side. What happened?
Not all. Don't put me in that. Don't put me in that. Not all.
Okay.
Hell no.
Yeah, Rap Pat Okuda. My bad.
Hell nah. But I feel you, though. I feel you.
But I get where you're coming from, where he got injured. It's not Kwesi's fault that he got injured. It's not. He had a decent rookie season. We're not going to sit here and say that Mechki Blackmon had this Pro Bowl rookie season or he was locking anybody down, because it wasn't that. He had a decent, good
he was pretty
rookie
good.
season.
Just an unfortunate injury no one saw coming. And like, in his defense, as bad as he was in training camp and in the preseason, it's like maybe that did play a role, as well as the time off, like not getting those reps consistently, that he just can't recover from it right now anyway. Maybe with a different team. But damn, man, you destroying this dude.
Yeah. See, I look at it like this. I'm destroying him. I was never a Blackmon fan. I stand on that. I don't give a damn. Listen, first of all, he's not a third round pick, in my opinion. I do not believe he was a third round pick. And second of all, I remember the Seattle game. I remember the Bengals game. And on top of that, a lot of the things I seen in him when he was healthy, this is pre-injury, is what we're seeing now still. When he's out there going up against number 4 receivers, bro. He plays too soft. Like, his coverage is soft. His reaction time is slow. It's just things I don't like. He's just not aggressive enough. And it's crazy because coming out of college, he was kind of known to be like a guy that puts his nose in there, lays the hat. I don't know. He got into the NFL and just like shied away from that shit, man. You know, like, I don't know, man. That's me though, personally, how I feel about Mechki Blackmon. Just never was a fan.
His strengths were being aggressive, coming downhill, being aggressive.
He was good.
That was his strength. Man-to-man coverage was his strength. Yeah. When he got to the league, we didn't see much. Like, he had a decent rookie season. It's nothing to brag about. It's nothing to hold on to at this point. He's supposed to be the starter this year after coming off an ACL injury. Obviously, that's a huge injury. That's not something you just bounce back from. But at the end of the day, I see people saying, oh, well, you like TJ Hawkinson. That was a trade. We didn't draft TJ Hawkinson. We traded draft picks for TJ Hawkinson, which is exactly what me and Rap want Kwesi to do. Yeah. Trade your draft picks away for quality players.
Yeah, exactly. That's the board I'm on, is trade your draft picks, because, you know, you're good at free agency. You're good at locating players that are quote unquote veterans or quote unquote players that are already established. You're good at locating those guys and bringing those guys in to really benefit us as a franchise. So like, if that's your strong suit, if that's what you're good at, then you really got to go into it with the mentality of fuck the picks, right? Because a third round pick for the Vikings the past 3 years holds no value. You know what I mean? It just really doesn't.
And when we say that college scouting department needs to be held accountable, I swear, man, because, okay, fine. Yeah. Even if you weren't able to trade for TJ Hawkinson, if you had a competent college scouting department, they would say, hey, there's this dude named Sam Laporta who's about to show up and kick some ass. Yeah. So no, like I can't do this. Well, like F the picks because we don't know how to do it. We'll figure it the fuck out how to do it when it comes to drafting.
Yeah, because you got to do it, because you do have to do it for sure.
And the scouting department has done a poor job. We didn't need the college scouting department to tell us that JJ McCarthy is going to be a good pick as far as quarterback of the future. We didn't need that. Yeah. What have they done? Not a damn thing. and they just keep getting a pass, man. Like I get we want to get on Kwesi, but all the information that he's gathering to make
Yeah.
the most sound decisions possible at drafting, the information he's getting is pure shit.
Yeah. No,
You
I
need
agree
better
100%.
individuals in that office.
100%. Great take. Great take on that for sure. Because like that is the truth. I know we kind of hard on Kwesi, and everybody knows I'm a Kwesi guy. I mean, shit, SK is a Kwesi guy too. He's just, he's
I
just
love
he
him in
loves
free
Kwesi.
agency.
Yeah, no, I love. Yeah, you had to make sure he threw that in. I love him just
I
at
love
free
him in
agency.
free
You know what I'm saying? But no, I love him. I love a little bit more than just free agency. I'm a Kwesi guy, all in all. You know what I mean? But yes, I do want to see more in the draft, and I do believe you got to know how to draft in the NFL and develop players. All I'm asking for as a fan is draft a player in the 3rd round that we can latch on to, and we can actually watch his journey and watch him develop into a star. You know what I mean? When's the last time we had a player that got drafted in the 3rd, 4th round and we're like, yo, this dude's going to be good for us, and we latch on to him as a fan base and we actually see him grow each and every year and turn into that guy where people are buying his jersey. You know what I mean? We just don't. We haven't had it. We haven't had it since Kwesi's been here. And yes, people are buying JJ McCarthy jerseys and Dallas Turner jerseys because that's 1st round picks. You're always gonna buy 1st round pick jerseys. Them shit selling first night. Them shit's dropping. It's just one of those deals, man. I get what you're saying, SK. I get what the chat saying. Some people in the chat too. I'm kind of in the middle, man. We just got to do better, man. But look, we're in a good position though, as a football team right now. I think we're in a good position. We're ready to kick some ass for sure. But there's just a couple pieces we got to add, and this is Kwesi's strong suit. Doing these trades that we're seeing, collecting these picks, and now he's about to make a move. So I'm ready for it, man. It's coming.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's definitely coming. But we got to figure out what we're going to do with these picks. You're going to use them right, or we're going to send them somewhere else and get some players. So we'll see. I'm willing to go to bat. I'll fight.
my boy dying on that hill.
Yeah, we're not about to talk about Walter Roos and say like, oh yeah, Kwesi drafted this guy. Like, come on now, stop it.
It's Rouse. It's Rouse, bro. It's Rouse, man.
Make me remember your name. Play in a regular season game first, and then we'll talk about this guy. So, but outside of that, obviously the Thielen thing, we went over that. We didn't really talk on the Howell trade. Again, credit to Kwesi there. I feel like we somewhat fleeced the Eagles with getting that return for Sam Howell. But outside of that, man, we're just kind of patiently waiting for a receiver and then for opening kickoff, man. So the receivers got to fall first, though. If you guys were to say when this receiver trade happens, when do you guys think it happens?
Sometime this week, I would imagine.
Yeah,
there's no way they're gonna roll into the season with what we have right now. Like just only that right now. No. So sometime this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna say tomorrow for sure.
Tomorrow?
I'll say tomorrow because tomorrow's the deadline, 4 p.m. Eastern, I believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat.
Oh, for the cuts, yeah.
Yeah. So like, and I think you want to kind of make that move before that, if I'm trying to think about it logically, because at the end of the day, once that deadline comes, there's also going to be a lot of movement going on once that deadline comes because people are already scouting, players that team. Hey, he may not be good on your team, but shit, we see a fit for bro. So like, we gonna bring him over here. So there's gonna be a lot of movement tomorrow. I would think though that you would want to maybe get that Thielen deal done beforehand, and then you can focus on who's getting cut in the cornerbacks, whatever else you feel like you need. Go ahead and just add, the cherry on top type of deal. You know what I mean? So that's what I think would happen, but we never know. It's definitely happening though this week. That's a fact. Got to. Yeah, they said Tyreek to many. We could touch on that. Do you guys like Tyreek Hill to me? I mean, I don't think it's realistic.
I mean,
player wise,
probably not. And player wise, I like him.
Yeah.
But there's been like some friction between those two parties for a while.
Yeah.
And you have an out after the 2025 season when it comes to his contract. Yeah. So it wouldn't interrupt anything with Jordan Addison. And if you want to pay him next year or sign him to his multi-year extension next year. So I'd like it, but it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah. Go ahead, SK. How you feel about it?
What do you think about it? Again, I love the player. I think it would definitely break this offense wide open.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Like Randy says, there's always just some friction with Tyreek. There's always something
Yeah.
and I'm not gonna say he's a bad locker room guy because I don't think I've ever heard teammates complain about him or him doing anything
No.
shiesty. But there's
No.
just always just something like there's. But hey, if we bring him in for a 4th round pick, would you? I mean, would you
Ooh.
give up a 3rd round pick for Tyreek?
I'll give up a 3rd
Yes.
for Tyreek.
Yes.
Absolutely. I'd probably give up to be honest with you. This may sound
It's
crazy,
a
but I'll probably
1-year
give
rental,
up a second. I'll
This
probably
is
give
for
up
a
a second.
1-year
That's the thing.
I'll probably give up a second too, though. But
Mm.
I just believe this is my thing with Tyreek, though, why I don't believe it would happen, first of all, and why I do have slight concerns on adding a guy like Tyreek Hill because, he's used to being the guy. And when you got a receiver, especially receivers, bro, like we all know, if there's any position in the NFL, receivers, bro, they're always open, especially guys that are ones, bro. They're always open, even if they're quadruple covered. They want the ball. They need to have X amount of catches or X amount of targets per game. And, trying to persuade Tyreek Hill that, hey, bro, listen, I know you're Tyreek, but we got number 18 on our team already. Plus, we got a Jordan Addison that's, making a name for himself in this league. We're not saying you got to take the back seat, but you got to take the back seat. You feel me? You can sit behind the driver, but you still gonna take the back seat. I don't know if his mentality is built like that. You know what I'm saying? And there's only one ball.
You know the solution to that? Run exclusive trip sets all season long.
Yeah.
3 receivers on the field, 1 running back. Man, CJ Ham may have to be a casualty when it comes to that because then you wouldn't have the room for a Tyreek Hill. But trip sets, run it exclusively all year long. So all 3 are out there.
Yeah. I think it can work offensively. I could see that being a fun ass season for sure.
It'd be fun as hell.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that being a fun ass season. I think it's out of the talks though, as far as the Vikings doing something like that. It just doesn't seem realistic, man. Is there any other names that kind of throwing out there that we haven't talked about in receivers? There's always, because what's crazy is if it's not Adam Thielen, I just have this weird feeling it's going to be somebody that nobody mentioned at all. It's going to be this left field, but we're still going to be happy with it. We're going to find a way to like it. I know that for sure, but I just feel like it's going to be a name that's nobody was thinking about, but it's like, whoa, hold up though. Like this player, he decent. Like this might add some value. Is there anybody come off the top of your head, Randy?
As far as possible available receivers, I can't think of any. It seems like everybody else, now that Terry McLaurin signed his extension, it seems like everybody else is set. And then I just look at the remaining wide receiver free agents, and that shit is depressing.
Garbage.
Probably the best name of this list is Lil Jordan Humphrey.
Oh shit, no.
Yeah. Or Brandon Powell.
Hell no. Nah, hell no.
Tyler Boyd, I guess, but
Tyler Boyd would be the one. He's a free agent?
He's a free agent right now.
Oh shit, bro!
track.
Why the fuck we ain't just signed Tyler Boyd? I thought we had to trade for Tyler Boyd. Why is he not just the Viking already? Like just as that, and I'm not saying do that and then be done, but I'm just saying like get that motherfucker on the team, man, for real. Like you tripping? I would definitely bring Tyler Boyd in. That's crazy.
There's got to be some type of injury concern or something with him. Did he get injured last year?
I'm not sure. That could be possible. Somebody said ISM is out there. Mr. I want to mark, man. Knock it off, man. Hey, Laquan Treadwell. Laquan Treadwell, boy. Hey, y'all saw him go off. My boy just dropped like 150 in 2 quarters now.
Yeah.
That's crazy that he's been
bro.
in the league for that long.
Watch out now.
Wow.
Hey, look, he's carved himself out a professional career. He found his place. Credit to him. I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. I really am.
Lone Wolf said Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper signed with the Raiders.
With the Raiders, yeah.
The Raiders now.
Let's also remember with these guys that are free agents right now, we talked about this last week. if you sign them after week 1 or after a certain date, their contracts aren't guaranteed for the season. So Tyler Boyd might be one of those guys to where you sign him after week 1, and then you're not necessarily committed to him for the whole year if you don't need him. So I think that may be why those guys.
There's something going on because I feel like somebody would have picked Tyler Boyd.
Yeah, Cam Akers is a free agent. We
Cam
can't
Akers,
pick for him.
No.
I'm done with Cam Akers, man. I see a lot of Vikings fans, bro.
It's gotten old.
Like, knock it off, y'all.
He makes like
Please
1 or 2 plays
off,
a season
man.
for us. So we're like, oh my God,
please knock that shit off, man.
You don't remember him making that game-winning catch against the Packers?
I don't give a damn.
No.
Yeah, that's all I saw today. That's all I saw today, man.
Okay.
Was
if he would have dropped
the highlight
it, or if there's
of
another
that.
guy and he would have dropped that, Cam Akers should have been in.
All I'm saying is, man, can we move on from Cam Akers, man? Listen, I like Cam Akers, man, but I think we have tried and tried, man. It is what it is. It's time to find a fucking running back for real. And I think we did, right? I think we did. We got Jordan Mason. Now, if an injury happens, then, hey, all right, man, I'll think about it.
Well, thank you.
And we can't forget about our boy, man, our new dude, man. Who's the dude? Xavier Scott.
Xavier Scott's not going to play in the regular
season. Scott, man.
Yes, he is. Oh, yes, he is.
Xavier Scott.
Guarantee it.
Head and Shoulders commercial.
Unless injury happens, he's not going to get any significant PT.
He might be RB3, bro. He might be RB3, though.
I'll give him RB3.
He's definitely RB3.
So RB3 means if Aaron Jones, gets a
that's what I'm saying, barring injury.
He in there.
Barring injury. I'm saying barring injury.
So there's a good possibility because Aaron Jones is,
if everybody's healthy, he's not going to get significant playing.
I can agree with you on
that. He may get 2 plays a game here and there, depending on how the game goes. But no.
For 44 yards.
I'll let you get that.
What does he do better than Jordan Mason or Aaron Jones in any category?
Well, that's why we're saying he's RB3 because he's not better than Aaron Jones or Jordan.
But I'm saying for these guys to get on the field, they got to be good or better than their counterparts at a specific part of the game. So some guys like a Cam Akers is great at pass blocking. That's why he would be in the game. Mm-hmm. What is Xavier Scott good at that he's going to be in
catching the ball?
Catching the
ball.
It's all
he's
about
better than Aaron Jones at catching the ball.
Absolutely, he probably is better than Aaron Jones. Bro, he played wide receiver, bro. Xavier Scott is a wide receiver, bro.
College wide receiver. It
don't matter.
I'm not going to say he's better.
This guy hasn't played a regular season snap in the NFL. We're not going to sit here and say that he catches the ball better than Aaron Jones. Stop it now.
Hey,
if in the event that Aaron Jones is tired, say in a goal possession or hell anywhere on the field, and you want to pass catching running back, you bet your ass they're going to put Xavier Scott out there.
No.
They're not going to let Aaron Jones, who has an injury history, if he's tired and taking deep ass breaths and say, all right, he throws his finger up. All right, I got to sit out.
And you're inside the 5?
Doesn't matter.
You're not putting Jordan Mason in the game when you're inside the 5-yard line. And
if you want to listen, I know baseline you would do it. Anybody would. But if let's say you're going up against a really good defense and you want to throw them off with some misdirection and you need a pass catching running back, you damn right Xavier Scott's going out.
I'm not going for this.
What we're saying, SK, is there's a situation for Xavier Scott, bro. Like he's not. I mean, you sleeping on bro. I don't know why you sleeping on bro like that. I'm not
saying he's a terrible player by any means. I like the kid, but we saw him in 1 preseason. Like he's a rookie.
And we seen him in 3 preseason.
He's played
in 1 preseason, not preseason game, but in 1 preseason as a whole. But we haven't seen him in preseason. We haven't seen him against the top talents.
Like so if you're in the goal possession and Aaron Jones needs a breather or he's hurt, worst case scenario.
What yard line?
Well, that limits. Let's say the 5.
Okay.
Just like the example that you brought up.
Mm-hmm.
In that situation, Aaron Jones is not available. Well, if we're going to be hell-bent on saying, well, Xavier Scott, we only saw him in 1 preseason and whatever, but it limits your playbook as far as to throw the opposing defense off, because that's what several teams do, especially first and second down. You just want to try to run it up the gut and it doesn't work. Then, all right, let's say it's 4-down territory. You know you're going for it on 4th down. Then screw it. 3rd down is your opportunity to do a misdirection play to the running back. And that's where Xavier Scott comes in.
No. When you're in that situation, it's a 4th and goal. So you get the ball in your playmaker's hands. You are throwing the ball to Justin Jefferson. You're throwing the ball to TJ Hawkinson. You're throwing the ball to Jordan Addison. You're giving it the ball to those guys. Why in the hell would I give the ball when the game's on the line or you need a play? Why would I pass all those guys up and go to my 6th option in Xavier Scott? Where does that make sense?
Because it keeps the defense honest. Because everybody knows Jefferson is going to be one of the guys, Addison, and oh my God, well, Jordan Mason's out there. There's a chance that they'll do a pass, but it's not going to be to him. It's going to be to one of these wide receivers or TJ Hawkinson. It happens all the time. I'm not saying on 4th down do it, but on
he's saying
3rd
on
down,
3rd. Yeah, he's saying on 3rd.
3rd down in 4-down territory.
You go to your playmakers. You go to your playmakers.
I mean, I feel you on that too. Listen, I feel you on that too, but I also agree with Randy. What I'm saying is this: I'm not the biggest Xavier Scott fan, but I will say I think there's a situation for him. I think he's a hard runner. I think he can get you those nasty yards. You know, as a young running back, and we know we've been through running back turmoil since we got rid of Dalvin Cook, other than bringing in Aaron Jones, and you kind of see something there. You know, there's a little something there. Now, yes, he still has to prove himself. But, you know, hey, look, man, Xavier Scott ain't nobody to sleep on, man. He seems like an interesting player.
Like an interesting man.
No, because look, if it came down to that and it was 3rd down, big important game, we need to get in the end zone here, and we throw the ball to Xavier Scott and he drops it or he comes up short on that goal line, we're sitting here saying,
oh, we're gonna curb stomp him.
Why did we throw the ball to Xavier Scott? Why are we throwing it to the best receiver in football and
just
Justin
run
Jefferson?
the ball on 4th down then.
Why?
And if you can't get it within the 5, then that's just terrible player execution.
Hawkinson, $20 million. Why are we throwing it to TJ?
Hey, everybody, we're passing. Within the 5, we're not going to run the ball at all. Man. Aaron Jones is not there.
If you give the ball to Xavier Scott, you give it to him on 1st or 2nd down. You don't give it to him on 3rd and 4th down with the game on the line. Come on.
You in the National
That's like
Football
throwing
League.
short of the stick.
You in the NFL.
SK,
like
you want SK, you want Nick Mullins to have the ball in his hands though with the game on the line, wouldn't you?
I never said that.
Handing the ball off.
I never said that. I never said I wanted the ball in Mullins' hands with the game on the line. I never said that. That's my guy, but I never said that because he's gonna turn it over half the time.
Nah, facts. He turned that shit over.
We'll agree to disagree. Let's hope we don't have to throw the ball to Xavier Scott with the game on the line in an important game this year. Let's just hope for that. But hey, look, I like
nothing to worry about. Put him in there. I'm good.
I like the kid and everything. I hope he does get some playing time. I just don't see it unless there's an injury.
Nah, guys. I mean, I agree too with that.
What we were talking
That's what
about.
we're saying, though. We the whole argument was if there's an injury, Xavier Scott's going to step in.
The first thing I said was barring injury.
You just started going off the edge, bro. Yeah. Like you just got really emotional when you heard Xavier Scott. You know what I'm saying? You started just, oh hell no, Xavier Scott, man, fuck that.
No, because every year this shit happens. We fall in love with a couple guys in preseason and training camp, and we think they're going to be the next, great player for the Minnesota Vikings, or they're going to be like the
Tristan Jackson
at running back.
Talking about Tristan Jackson.
We go through this every single year with one or two players.
I just said I think he can be a good player.
Like
not
clockwork.
The next Adrian Peterson.
Like clockwork. We do this every year. Every year.
Running back in today's league.
I remember Courtney. I remember Courtney Davis. Okay. We can go way back to Courtney Davis. We can go back to what was the receiver Mitchell from Oregon. Everybody was on Mitchell's jock. He never panned out to do nothing. We can talk about a bunch of guys. Every single year, there's a couple guys. Moritz Bowinger. We can go way back to Moritz. We brought him in from Germany, wherever the hell he came.
We knew that was never going to be a thing. That's just for the NFL to say, we tried.
Yeah, but we fall in love with guys.
But SK, there's also players that we fall in love with that do turn into something.
No,
You know what I'm
Ivan
saying?
Pace. You got
Ivan
guys like
Pace.
that where you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
how often does that happen though?
You got a point.
Hey, we're just gonna pass the ball defense.
But
We're
but
gonna give
also
Go
with
ahead.
Ivan Pace, we knew Ivan Pace was good before the draft. We were mocking
Yeah.
Ivan Pace in the 3rd, 4th round and grabbing him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we knew he was gonna be a good player.
Yeah.
There's guys, and like I said, every year there's guys that nobody even heard of until we drafted them, and they
Yeah.
see him make a couple plays in training camp against some other guys that are going to be bagging groceries in a couple years, and they think they're going to be the next great Adam Thielen.
No, I get you. Yeah,
You
no,
get
for
what
sure.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, like the Thayer Thomas hype. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
everybody thought Thayer Thomas was going to be the next Thielen.
He's balling. I give him his credit, but he's not going to do anything in a regular season. Like,
Yeah.
let's be real.
I get your
revisit.
point.
We're
I
gonna
get your point.
revisit
We'll
that
revisit.
tape
Yeah,
in the regular
Clip
season.
it. Clip it.
Flip
Give
that
him-
shit.
I'm gonna give him at least 2 touchdowns this year.
2?
At least 2.
Okay, we
Yeah.
can make a bet. Over under 1.5 or 2.5.
I'm going. I'm going.
I'm gonna say
uh,
1.5 over.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do
Yeah.
the under.
I'll say he gets 2. Yeah, I like 2.
Barring injury. If somebody gets injured, this bet's no.
What?
No, we're
But
doing
that was
the
the
bet.
whole
No,
point of this discourse.
no,
That was the whole
First thing I
point.
said when we started this was barring injury, he's not going to get any significant playing time.
No, we're betting
Wow.
over
We need to
under
rewind it.
touchdown regardless.
No.
Crazy.
We're rewinding this. Okay. I'm gonna go back on this clip and I'm gonna watch this whole motherfucking shit. And it's gonna say I'm gonna clip it and everything.
You did say barring injury, but that thing is, me and Randy were. That's how the whole convo started. Was
Yeah.
about.
So if nobody gets injured, what do you expect from Xavier Scott?
2 touchdowns. I still expect 2 touchdowns.
All
I
right,
think they'll
then
use
bet.
it. I
That's
think
what I'm
they'll
saying.
use
If nobody gets injured and he's running
They
back
like him.
3 the entire year,
it. Oh,
I'll make that bet. I'll go under
Oh,
touchdown.
I'll do
and a half.
one. I'll do 1.5. Yeah, I'll do
All
the
right.
I'll do the over 1.5.
I'll
I
do
think
it.
they get 2.
I'll do
Okay,
it.
bet.
Yeah,
Just-
I like that.
Just for pride.
Just
Chat.
for pride.
Yeah,
Yep.
chat. You
Pride.
guys got that right. Xavier Scott has got to have more than
Get 2. He'll get 2. They'll put him
one
in there.
touch.
He has to have
He needs to
more
get at
than
least
1.
2.
They'll get him in there. They'll get
We
him
need
in
to,
there.
we need to come up with a punishment or something we got to wear during a show or something. Like, I don't know.
Papa Gary just texted me and said, "I would love to hear you guys discuss our male cheerleader. That would be fire." What?
I don't care.
Hey man, we're changing the game. Shout out Blaze.
What is
Big
that his
Daddy
name?
Blaze.
Is that his name, Blaze?
Yeah. With an
Shout
eye.
out Blaze, man. Hey, look, man, we getting
Good
Blaze
friend.
coming. We trying to get Blaze to come to Skull Fest, man. He gonna do
Hey,
a
yeah,
walk.
pull up, Blaze.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
It's
Blaze,
good vibes.
pull up
It's good
pull up
vibes.
your Skull Fest, man. You feel me,
Yeah.
bro? You welcome, bro. We got you.
Yeah.
Dog. We ain't gonna let nobody fuck with you. Straight up.
Yeah, Big Daddy Blaze. That's
Nah,
Big
I ain't
Daddy
gonna go that far now. That's SK calling you Big Daddy. I ain't gonna do all that
All
shit today, but I got you though. For sure.
Oh shit.
I'm not
Yeah.
touching this topic with a 20-foot pole.
Yeah, nah, facts. Dylan said this is such a bogus RB3 conversation. Nah, for real, man. Hey, look, the truth is with the running backs, we hope Jordan Mason just runs for 1,600 yards and because really I believe Jordan Mason should be more of the one but that's my
Yep.
opinion. I think
You
Aaron
mentioned you
Jones.
made-
I think Aaron Jones is at the age where he can take a little step back and still be productive. But I think the load needs to be carried by Jordan Mason. That's how I want to see things. Now, I mean, the jury's out. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen, but I would like to see it like that, man. I think Jordan Mason is capable of doing that. So, like, man, look, man, we probably aren't going to see Xavier Scott, but me and Randy, we just got to prove a point here, man. Is like your boy Xavier Scott ain't no slouch, man. My boy
Nah.
he can play. He can play, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He might be
I'm
the
not even
future,
gonna
bro.
speak on it.
Be the
We'll
future,
speak-
bro.
The next time we speak on Xavier Scott is when he gets a rep in the regular season. How about
Okay.
that? So, till then, we can't utter his name until he gets. We
right.
may go all season.
All right.
You talked
was-
about Nick Mullins every damn
I'm telling you.
episode last season.
That's
Every
different.
chance that you got.
And Tristan
even if-
Jackson.
It's
If Nick
different.
Mullins could have nothing to do with anything, you'll just throw in a bone. Hey, Nick
I
Mullins, man, that's
I
my
haven't
guy.
mentioned Nick Mullins all show. You guys mentioned Nick Mullins, all right?
Well, yeah,
What is it
he's
with you and Nick Mullins,
What
anyways?
is
Like,
it
what
with
the
you
hell?
guys and Nick Mullins? I
Like, what
was
the hell has
fine
Nick
today,
Mullins done for you as a Vikings
but
fan? You know what I'm
as
saying? Other
soon as I
than
question the great
piss you
Xavier
off.
Scott, here come the Nick Mullins comparisons.
just saying.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I seen Nick Mullins throw for 450 yards in a regular season game
450 yards and what? Four
Four
interceptions.
and 4 touchdowns too. What's up?
Oh,
Oh shit.
So,
Nah, this
hey,
was
man,
a great show tonight,
yeah.
man. It was a great show,
Yeah.
man.
We
Great
can get
banter.
spicy too. We can get
Hey, I
spicy
feel like
too.
last night on my show, bro, I had Purple Papa call in and me and him were arguing, like literally going in on each
Yeah.
other, arguing and shit. Now tonight, there's all this shit, like, what's up? Like, what's up with all the energy, man? Like, listen, football need to start. You hear me? Like, for
That's
real,
what
man.
it is.
Football need to hurry up and start, man. We got
That's
the
what
finish
it
line now.
is.
We're
We
supposed
need
to be
something to
arguing
argue
like this
We
in
got the itch
January
right
and
now.
shit.
So now we're turning on each other.
Update on Amari Cooper contract. 1 year, $3.5 million base salary.
Yeah.
Like that's just
You couldn't do that.
right.
Never
Keep,
mind.
keep the draft picks, but
Yeah, keep the
But yeah, man, it's been a great show. This is what we started this shit for. We want to go at
Yeah.
each other's necks sometime. So it's gonna be a fun season. But
Absolutely.
obviously, before we get out of here, we got to give a shout out to our sponsor, Custom Grains. If you don't know already, they are the main sponsor for Skullfest this year. They got our apparel on lock. So I know Rap's already getting the link ready to throw up in the chat.
Yeah,
So if you guys
yeah.
haven't already, go and check out Custom Grains. Get yourself some Skullfest apparel. And when you get yourself some Skullfest apparel, you're automatically entered into not our drawing, but Custom Grains drawing. So I don't know what they got cooked up for you guys. So make sure you guys go over to Custom Grains, pick up some Skullfest merch. And outside of the Skullfest merch, they got everything you could possibly think of: t-shirts, beanies, lanyards, keychains, coffee mugs, whatever you can think of, they do it. And the best thing they do is they customize it for whatever you want to do with it. So make sure you go over to Custom Grains, let them know Purple Parlor sent you, and they're gonna take care of you guys.
And
So
we
shout
got free 3 shirts coming too.
We got free 3
Got
shirts.
free 3
coming
shirts
too.
coming, man.
Make
Those
sure
gonna
you
be
grab
fire.
those Free 3. Yeah,
We're
fire.
gonna come out with some Xavier Scott shirts, man. You know what I mean? Give Scott the ball. You feel me? Like for
He gets
sure.
2 touchdowns this year. SK, I'm never.
Oh, we
letting you
roasting
off.
your ass.
Hey,
Yeah,
yep.
we roasting
Roast
you.
away.
We
Roast.
roasting
I'm
you.
confident. I'm
All right.
confident. All right.
Yeah, nah. Shout out to our sponsors though, man, and shout out to everybody who tapped in tonight, man. We hope to see most of you guys at Skullfest, man. Hopefully, you guys already got your tickets. Hopefully, you RSVP. Make sure you RSVP. We have
17
over
days.
17 days away, and what do we got, SK? We had about like 300 plus people. So
We're over 350 guys. So if you haven't
man,
RSVP'd
350
yet,
people, man. RSVP.
there ain't much space left. So you better go RSVP yourself
Yeah.
and get there early.
Get in the building, man.
Or you'll be
sure.
standing and you'll be standing outside in a line trying to get in. So
I'ma still come say what's up to you outside though. Like, hey, y'all got my word. I don't know about SK. I'ma still come fuck with y'all outside. Like, I'm down with a little parking lot pimping. You feel me? Like, I'm a parking lot pimp with y'all, but man, eventually I'm gonna have to go back inside, man. So to
Yeah.
avoid that, just make sure you RSVP, man. We can't wait to see you there.
let's
Yeah,
get
for
there
sure.
early. Anything we want to leave the people with before we get out of here, fellas?
Xavier Scott. I believe
Xavier
in you,
Scott,
man.
baby.
Don't
Let's
let
go.
SK bring you down, man. All that negativity, just dust it off your shoulders. You
Hey,
good?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna utter his name until he gets his regular season rep. Is all I'm
Yeah.
saying. All right.
All right.
But appreciate you guys for tapping in with us as always. This is Purple Parlor, the big 4-0. We're looking at 50 right in the eyes, guys. It's come quick. But appreciate you guys for tapping in. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube. You can find us on TikTok, Instagram as well. So go ahead and hit that follow, hit that subscribe, and hit that little bell too so you get notified when we go live. So appreciate you guys tapping in with us. SK, Realistic Randy, Rap. This is the Purple Parlor. Peace.